Mystique of ancient Egypt with food for thought, an extraordinary fusion of fashion, food and poetry slated to enchant patrons. So joining us this morning to tell us more are event organizer Don McGregor Bromfield and event organizer and poet Maverick Webb. Welcome to Sunrise.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being here. I'm curious, food, fashion, poetry, how do those come together? And tell us more about the event.
Okay, so the event is tomorrow at the Our Hotel on the roof. The ambiance is absolutely fantastic, so that is part of what we're selling, the experience. Food for Thought has been around since 2013, 2014. It actually started then, and we had different themes as we had the different shows, but the primary thing was the poetry and infused with the models, the fashion show. For the first time tomorrow, we are including the food. So literal food for thought. We're going to actually have food. So when you come, you get all three. So you're going to get some food from the Our Hotel. You're going to get the fashion. You're going to get the poetry.
Okay,
so that's how
Egypt
that evolved.
is your inspiration, your theme.
That's the theme.
Why?
For this one. Well, part of the Maverick is part of the reason why we decided to go with the Egyptian, because we've had different themes for each show that we have had with the Food for Thought. The last one was Asian. So when it actually started, they were actually the group of, I met them already formed, the poetry block, and they were actually studying the Egyptians, the Socrates, they were actually studying them. And so it's like full circle coming back and bringing the Egyptian theme into a little bit of Jamaican infusion.
Okay, I like that. I want to know more about the lineup for the night and, you know, what people can expect if they join you tomorrow. Like, what is the lineup?
Okay, so there will be an open mic. So that
Speaking of mic, I'm just going to move your necklace right this way because it's tapping a little bit.
Let me mention this.
Yes, please. Talk about it.
Because this is actually handmade by Lorraine Sinqueen.
Oh, lovely.
And she'll be there tomorrow.
Oh, lovely.
And she will have her handmade jewelry there.
Beautiful.
So let's just plug her there.
I love that. What a great moment your necklace.
Yes. So that's part of what they can expect.
Got it.
Okay. So there'll be open mic. We actually have Sanjay with some music.
Great.
We have persons who are international. Well, I'm internationally awarded poet, and there are some JCDC awarded poets and stuff. So well-known poets that will be on the lineup, as well as the fusion fashion, and we have 3 designers. So that is something that they have to be excited
I know you do have
see.
a few local designers. What makes Ngazi stand out as one of the designers who will be featured tomorrow? Okay,
so one of the Maverick would be good to answer that question because he was the person who formed the relationship first. So I wanted to speak a little bit about their designing.
Hello, yes, I'm Maverick. Ngazi, what I love about Ngazi is that she embodies what Food for Thought is all about. The fusion of the art forms, you know, and when you look at her pieces, that's what you get. You know, so Ngazi, they have the pan board and the
Love that. So it's tomorrow. At
6 o'clock. We'll be going from 6 to 10.
Wonderful. Food for thought. We don't want to miss it. We're going to be hearing a poem from you just now, and we're going to be seeing some amazing fashion. So we're going to step to the side and let you do your thing, Maverick. All right.
Awesomeness. I'm just going to jump straight into the poem. It's called The Perception of Beauty. She is simply beautiful. She reminds me of a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells by the seashore, but I'm sure that none is as fine as her ebony skin on the coastlines. Just a little touch from the sunshine on her pores grips her skin top and her magnificent tops into something the seas has never seen before. The ocean wait and smile at her amazement and asks the moonlight to give him her silhouette to explore. The moon winked in agreement and said we grant the ocean's request shortly after her image surfaced. Black, exquisite silhouette on the ocean surface for the seas to reflect. Horizon, nature yearns to explore. Her head crowned with a tiara of reef, birthright from the origin of creation, the natural selection, nature's Miss Universe. Saw the world change because of an envious, jealous and pale breeze. She felt against her skin, she felt against her melanin. With each breath it breathed from its throat came propaganda that she was the inverse. She was uncrowned. The gust of wind put her down. It made her uncomfortable in her own skin. It silenced the memories of the days when the ocean would wear its best blue suit in pursuit of her naked beauty, no shells. It covered her ears. They could no longer hear the sound of heaven's heart when it would sing her praises, or when it felt like lightning and made a thunderous noise, waking up the tides. Not one wave was asleep, splashing, dashing at her feet. Sand grains would gather to touch her feet. It was only natural for nature to fall in love with her beauty that even attracted gravity. Queen Nefertiti from along the river Nile. In her bloodstream flows black splendor, but a certain element didn't want her to remember that she's the beauty that came before the seas. But she'll one day see the trend that went through the needle eye and gave birth to the material from which she was conceived. And that's when she'll tell you what the sun, the moon, the earth, and the ocean sees. Silla.
Bollywood has never been this good.